Voluntary redundancy takes place when an employee volunteers or agrees to be made redundant. Effectively, you're offered a financial incentive to voluntarily leave the business. This saves the business the trouble of going through what is often a lengthy redundancy process, and it minimises the impact on morale on remaining employees and any negative perception from the market. Factors to consider when deciding if you should take voluntary redundancy include what your payout will be. One of the major factors include how long you have been with your employer, as well as how generous they are with voluntary redundancy payments. Your financial situation. If you're at early stages in your career, your payout may be less, but you may have less costs or financial responsibilities. Ensure that you do a full budget, working out all your expenses so you can understand how long your payout will last you. Demand for your skill set. This impacts on approximately how long it will take for you to find a comparable new job and can be checked by looking at comparable jobs available, volume, salaries on offer, conditions. Commentaries on your industry. So is your industry in decline or on the rise, as well as your job within that industry? Speaking with specialised recruiters in your industry. If there's upskilling that would quickly improve your skill set. Age. Although the Age Discrimination Act prohibits discrimination in employment on the basis of age, the reality can be quite different. Therefore, include extra time to find work. It may be that you're close to retirement and happy to retire now, in which case ensure that you check if you can access your super and whether you're eligible for Centrelink payments. Mindset. Consider if you're enjoying your role in this company, if you've been thinking about changing employers or careers, but also if you're in the position to make a considered decision. If you're exhausted, it may be worth taking a bit of time before making your decision to make sure that you're thinking clearly. Risk profile. Have a think about if you're stuck in a comfort zone and it might be time to move on, or alternatively, if you tend to jump at the next thing. Weigh up how risky moving on would be and how you personally feel about this. Conditions. Some businesses say you can take a redundancy, but you need to work until they release you, meaning that the date can impact on your ability to find another job. Also consider the balance between being offered redundancy and being forced. If a business needs to cut costs and people don't volunteer for redundancy, it may result in forced redundancies. Think about how vulnerable you feel your job is there and what differences there are financially between voluntary and forced redundancy payments. If you don't take voluntary redundancy, think about the impact that it may have on the business, such as increased workload, possibly reduced job satisfaction, or maybe higher levels of anxiety. In the case of substantial voluntary redundancy, remember to get financial, legal and career advice to ensure that you're fully equipped to make the right decision for you.